All right, the Crew Motorfest, the Toyota Supra Ryujin edition. Now, this car just feels like, I feel like the Supra should be a little more powerful than it is. It just feels like it doesn't have the power to keep up with most cars in Street Tier 2. It just feels a little lacking. But the handling was all, I mean, the Supra's a boat, obviously. I kind of got it where I want. It's a million times better than it was. High speed cornering, it's so stable now. You're still going to have a little bit of traction loss, oversteer from the rear, going around some slower corners. But for the most part, I'm happy with this. So look, I'm going to show you real quick on the racetrack. I'll get into the pro settings, and then I will show you it in a grand race. Now, I want to go through and make pro settings for all of the cars you get from the playlist. So the Made in Japan playlist. All right, of course, now it decides to kick out. The Made in Japan playlist, you finish, you get this Supra. Okay, so I want to go through and do pro settings for all of the free cars. That is the goal. You already have them. A lot of them I haven't used just because I'm like, I don't like it, or it handles like dookie. I fixed a lot of them, and they're actually pretty darn competitive now. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, let's do the one last corner here. We'll get into it. I brake a little too early, maybe not. It's so responsive now. It feels so much better. All right, anyway, look, let's do it. Pro settings, all right. So like I said, you get this if you haven't yet. Made in Japan playlist, all right. You get it right there. Boom. Okay, anyway, let's get into pro settings. Left the final drive. I've been messing with it, but especially for grand races, you always need the top speed. Brake balance, I threw to 65% front. I have -5 load on the front. Suspension, all right, here we go. +3% stiff front, +3% stiff rear, +4% damper compression front, +9% on the rear. Damper rebound, +4 on the front, +9 stiff on the rear. And anti-roll bars, I am full 10% stiff and only 8% stiff on the rear. Camber, I am -20 in the front and -25 on the rear. With that, this thing feels way better. So I'm gonna go show you the grand race. You boys know the drill. Subscribe, come back. I'm gonna be rolling through all the free cars that you get from the playlist. Trust me, especially like the EQ Silver Arrow. I hated that car. I got that thing. It's spicy now, spicy. Anyway, boys, you know the drill. Enjoy the grand race. Watch it perform. Come back. See you on the next one. All right, we're gonna try the Supra and the Silver Arrow with the tunes we have on. See how well they perform. They felt good going around the track. Jesus Christ, dude. Come on. I hated this thing. Like, absolutely hated it. Oh. Got the Supra. Ugh. All right. Also, I wanted like the Supra. Obviously, the Supra is an iconic car. It's one of my favorites. It felt like heavy, and like it was just like unresponsive. I don't think we're gonna catch these guys. I think they just got too much of a lead when that dude flew up the tree and barrel rolled onto us. Holy. I will say though, the Supra feels really stable in the corners now, which is like my biggest issue with it. That dude, okay, everybody's cutting, huh? Okay, let's see. It's still gonna, I mean, all rear-wheel drive cars are still gonna be a little tail happy no matter what you do. But it fixed a lot of the issues I was having with this car, and I feel like it's not as quick as most cars. You can get the job done, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I think because those dudes were cutting so hard, flew up the mountain. There's no way I'm gonna catch them here. But it feels really good in the corners, especially like right here, like high speed. Yeah, this feels good. Be better. It's crazy what the pro settings can do if you dial them in just right. I'm glad they have that. I don't remember if it was a thing in the crew too, because I haven't played in forever. But being able to tune your cars to get an advantage, way to go, man. Yeah, look how stable this thing is. I just don't think the car has enough power to catch them. Once they get a big enough lead in the grand race, pretty much hang it up. I've had so many clean races, and the past like 2 days, everybody wants to freaking get next to you and try to like slant, like just sideswipe you and throw you off the road or do some crazy shit. It's so annoying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this thing. Way better. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna get 5th. We held our spot in the Supra. We just had some bad luck in these races. I don't know which one it was that sideswiped me when I was in first, but he's a dick for that.